how to stand tall. And yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna pass it to somebody else. Let me see who we got in the chat. Okay, Tanya, what's up? Can you hear me? Do you think? Do you think that black folks can unite? How you feel about that
Yeah, I
whole?
think black. I think we can definitely unite. I think the situation is that we try to change the dynamic of how we were raised originally by the baby. So how we were raised originally was with respect, how to act, conduct ourselves, things of that nature. What happens is, and what happened was rather, is that Generation X millennials, these are the kids that we have now. Generation Z, we decided to change the game. How we changed the game is we thought, well, okay, everything that we didn't grow up with Generation X, if you didn't have a lot of money, um,
Right,
you didn't have a lot, growing up and things. And we decided like, oh, okay, when we grow up and we become adults, we want to give we want to get better to our kids. Perfectly fine. I'm all for that. What ended up happening in that is that we changed it so much where we wanted to be the kid's friend. Now they don't have respect for authority, even have respect for their parents. So you my thing about it is that Generation X and millennials are the blame for acting because we want to gift everything to our children instead of having them work for it like we did. If you
yes,
put that attitude, that energy,
yes,
with you had to earn it, you had to get all of those things and stuff like that, instead of we do this big elaborate prom stuff, we do all of this big to do das to show that okay, we made it, we became so great. I'm proud for you, sis, I'm proud for you, bruh. But the thing about it is we're not instilling the values that we grew up with for payoff. This is what it looks like, things of that nature. Now we wonder why the kids are being disrespectful. They're being disrespectful on how you raised your kid. You wanted to be
right.
the kid's friend. Now they don't know how to treat authority figure. No, to be
They
say
don't know how
yes,
to.
sir, no, ma'am, things of that nature and things like that. I think what end up happening is that a long time ago, even though I wasn't born during that time, Generation X are here, is that they had respect, knew how to stand together when we had leaders in place and things of that nature. We don't
Yeah,
have a leader in the community. Everybody is just kind of out for themselves. Everybody's like being really selfish things. When someone becomes successful, you're supposed to clap for that person. You're supposed to say
exactly.
you did it, you made it out of the situation. You became successful and
Yes,
things of that nature, and then other
yes,
people behind the scenes decided to say, well, okay, this person, I don't understand why they can't come help me out. Everybody wants a handout. A lot of times you're not going to get the handout, and when you even get the information to become successful like that person became successful, no one does nothing with it. They just try to figure
right,
out how you moved, and then they don't do nothing with it. They so caught up in being in their own um, kind of self-present mode, they don't think of being able to be progressive. So we knew how to come together